Hi guys, so welcome back to a new video. We're back with something new I think on the channel, or at least this year. It's analyzing pro gameplay. In this video we're going to analyze my defeat against Stingray in the match to qualify for the Pro in the winners bracket. See what I could have done better and see what I've done well and can take into the next tournaments. So, obviously for this tournament we had a 7 million budget. You just saw my team on the screen. I've chosen to go with most of my coins in Mbappe, I think more than half of it, and spend my coins on Abedi Pele in front. My wingers were not that expensive, and Frankie de Jong was also a bit of a sacrifice, but in the end he turned out to be really good. So I've lined up in this game in a 4-4-1-1, which was my main formation this tournament, against Stingray's 5-2-1-2, where he's famous for with Drogba Morientes up top. He has. Yeah, so let's get into it.
So first of all, because of you're using the 4-4-1-1, maybe you can explain a bit what the difference is for between 4-4-1-1 and 4-4-2 for you.
So obviously it's really simple. It's the number 10 that you have instead of the striker. I like it more because it allows me to have a better build-up, and if I can free my number 10, then I have loads of options in front of me. Like now,
Yes.
you can see that we have our left winger, we have our striker, and he has to kind of make a decision every time. This is what I like to do because of the incisive pass that Pele has, or Abedi Pele. I can find my left mid, in this case Son. Really make the best decision after, but immediately high press, which was key in this game to keep on the pressure at him, but win a corner now.
What was going through your mind here?
Well, I just need to clear it. Obviously Morientes is aerial, this is something he tries to play on. So when the ball arrives in such a dangerous area, in this case with a good passer like KDB, I know he's looking for it, so I gotta mark him. And then still obviously there's some RNG involved, but in the end it wasn't a problem.
It must be difficult to come up against Morientes and Drogba, like from playing the tournament for already, like, what was it, 5-6 games? And nobody really using players like that.
I think Drogba faced 1 or 2 times, but Morientes I didn't. But yeah, it's obviously a new approach. Although he kind of gives away with his team what he wants to do, but he's still very, very good in it. Yeah, but it is different. Not a lot of people play like that, and also the practice, you don't really come up against it. But I don't think necessarily his attack is what caused me the most trouble. I think it's more his way of defending, which led me to too many doubts here. We're going to concede our first goal. Nice tiki-taka in the box, as you can see. But yeah.
So apparently, like, this is really good from Stingray as it works in this game. Obviously, this was something, yeah, that originally didn't really look dangerous. If you look back at this, like, my point of view is, yeah, you couldn't really have done anything. But even if you look back at this now, do you think you could have done something different, maybe even before that?
Maybe I could have anticipated with the double triangle with the goalkeeper to move into the far post, but in the build-up, not much.
Yeah, I think, like, in general, what we're seeing right now is that you're actually dominating possession quite much. Here's a big chance as well. This was something I think you will regret if you didn't manage to qualify in the end.
Yeah, let's see.
With
I
Son
couldn't
here.
do much, I think. It's just the rush out playstyle as well, and nobody was queuing up next to him to get pass, so it was kind of unlucky, I think.
If you had the opportunity to do this over again, what would you have done?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have no idea? I think you should have chipped this.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, just because the approach is, like, really close to the goalkeeper, the chip shots are really effective in this game. However, it was a tough situation as indeed the goalkeeper's rushing out.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be that aggressive, so
it's good defending from him.
Caught me off guard with that. And here again, he just defends a bit in between, if that makes sense. So he's not, in this case, he wasn't really pressing, but also not giving me anything. So I was kind of confused and didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, like, his defending is always, like, surprising to you, kind of, that you don't really know how to respond to that. Was that something that you constantly had through this game? I mean, from the gameplay, I can already tell that you were thinking a lot of what your decision
I
was.
think
going
in
to be.
general play I was dominating this game and playing really well, except for this moment that's gonna come. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that's just something that happens in the moment. You know it's wrong, but I think in general I played well, but just every time the final decision was what cost me essentially. But in general, I think like I was pressing him really well. I didn't allow him any cheap build-ups, or I think just better. But yeah, if you struggle in the final third and you give away goals like this, then you make it almost
It's gonna be
impossible for
very,
yourself.
very difficult. Obviously, there, I think the sequence could have been that you've probably played down the wing, but Manu's playstyle usually is a bit more attacking through the middle in the build-up, and then just to create a lot of space with his strikers. And you would also see a lot of players that always go to the fullbacks first to build up, and obviously sometimes it's a risk that obviously can be very tough on conceding, but this is a great kickoff goal.
Yeah, so basically that second goal didn't really matter because I scored the kickoff immediately.
Yeah,
Was a bit lucky how my Mbappe freed up there, but
it's a bit weird what happened there. I think he probably committed with a second man press with Van Dijk and just it locked on him,
yeah, it could
like
be.
probably holding it down because Van Dijk just rushed forward for a second there. Great awareness from you though to immediately recognize that you should power shot this one. Like that was a really good finish because it wasn't a clear cut.
Yeah,
chance
but
yet.
I don't think I had any other choice really because this other centre back was catching up and then it just becomes really difficult. So I had to take the shot when I could. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one.
I was a bit unlucky and lucky at the same time. So
And here,
I aimed it.
I mean, let's play that back one more time. Manu, take us through this. What happened?
He came out with the goalkeeper. I thought he moved near post. Looking back, he didn't. So I first had the shot near post, but because I thought he moved, I went far post. But it's not showing my POV, so I don't know if I really aimed it that bad. But yeah, probably because it was screen as well. And
It looked like you switched last second, right? Like
Yeah.
just literally last second, and yeah, like it's hard. Like for the people that don't play, I think a lot of you probably don't have it on. If you don't play with precision shooting, you won't really have been punished for that. But with precision shooting, is like
but it was a bit unlucky because I had this problem the whole tournament. So that it happened exactly at that moment was kind
it's a
of
bit unfortunate. Yeah, this is.
I think the loss of possession was really bad for me. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, let's
But
look back at that for a second because I think
honestly,
this
it's
is
also a bit. How you say it? Shambolic. Like the game is so bad that if you look at where Van Dijk is and where his striker is, it doesn't make any sense. Wasn't Van Dijk marking on the outside? I can't do anything. Like from the moment I lost the ball, it was already a goal.
Morientes also like
But
just
maybe I shouldn't have.
putting that into space like with his head and accelerating even
Yeah.
afterwards. Like,
Maybe I shouldn't have brought the keeper out, but yeah, I don't think it mattered that much. Tackled me here. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a bit lucky. I bet he better with the incisive near post finish. So this moment I remember saying like to Levi, now we're gonna go for him, like, but I just expected it to be more goals, but it will surprise you. I think I was creating good. I was getting into good spots, but not taking the right decisions, and that's hard because then the next time you're in a good spot, you're gonna think about it twice, and it'll just be worse.
yeah, it's funny to see because like literally, even though Stingray has had maybe some, apart from that power shot, some more clear cut chances, like as well the one-on-one with Son that you had, and he had it with Drogba. Felt like you were in control of this game all the time, but you just couldn't really find these.
Yeah, but his goals also weren't
Easy passes.
any clear-cut chances. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Or good build-ups. Let's just say that.
Mhm. Okay, so like I've noticed that you have been getting in these spaces, especially quite a lot of times, and just indecisive or like couldn't really find anything. Looking back at it right now, what do you think you should have done with this one, for example? Like you're in so much space here.
The runs also weren't that great, but I should have just passed it with X and not triangle. That would have been better. And then I don't know what would happen, but maybe you're in a better position there. Ooh. Crazy if that went in. As soon as moving inside. This is just where I'm getting into good spots, but normally I always go near post here. I don't know why I put it far post.
Yeah, he moved his goalkeeper already as well. Could have been a goal.
After that, oh, this was just unlucky.
This one.
Should have finessed it.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we would move for the finesse, so let's go other.
But anyways, this was the game versus Stingray. 4-4-1-1 versus 5-2, 5-3-2? 5-2-1-2. 5-2-1-2. Hot take. 4-4-1-1 does struggle against 5 back.
No, I think it's actually really good, but you also need to make a good decision. Not the formation that wins the game for you, so in the end you still need to make good decisions. I think in terms of formation and balance in the game was more my game than his game, but that doesn't count. But yeah, for like future, I think the formation setup was good, but just the execution of.
So what can we learn from this one? To take more long shots sometimes?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just unlucky.
It's just unlucky. All right, that was it for this Pro v Pro analysis. Actually, Manu did beat Mert after this game, so he did qualify for the Pro Open. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.